that's the power of this community side, right? And that's, I mean, my whole mission to start out was my kids are on this. This is the next level of gaming. I didn't really know anything about it, but I wanted to bring, once your community gets rolling in a certain genre and kind of a certain game following, it's really difficult to transition into other genres of games. Like I started in Madden, and you know, I like first person shooter games, and I like a lot of sports games, but
set ups and post them online as well.
Do you know any of those guys? Because I know Marley and Yako. I know the early birds, so if anybody's looking for some tunes, if you guys do know the earlys and stuff, but you're like a soundboard king, man. You have three, how was that? 3 different soundboards sitting there? You guys were trying to lay them out for me. We got RTSs, RPGs, ARPGs. Tell me kind of what the difference is, and maybe tell us kind of what's your favorite game to stream outside of. Even after my wreck, my bikes just got bigger, but I'm more into like the touring, man. I've slowed down quite a bit. I don't only do the mountain once in a while. I got my little shoulder welded neck, and so that was nice. But as soon as I got the CSL Elite, like, I mean, I felt like I was going to tip my shoulder over, or tip my chair over, and it was only like 4 Newton meters, so I can imagine.
Tournaments, and I had to bring my own dartboards. So I thought, well, how do I change it? How do I make it easier for them to play darts?
The first 56.
It was always going to be a Prince. It's the 4C on the gun, and the 4 drives were going to be up there if they could compete, but they weren't going to be able to compete on top.
I tried to hang on with the G7 from the gas station, like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega. So when you said I used to rent the video game, it triggered a whole era of my life. And I said I used to rent the video game, it triggered a whole era of my life.
Continues through victories and pains. So gather my brothers, tonight is our stage. In this epic journey, we write our own page.
Let's go. Let's go. There we go, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. lap. That was a little scruffy. Got hit again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's go.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Feel the power, unleash the roar.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, man.
Viking King, we're taking the throne. Through every game we've grown and we've shown. With courage in hearts and fire in our veins, the saga continues through victory.
Now I'm dirty. I'm definitely not dirty, my guy.
Together, my brothers, the night is our stage. In this epic journey, we write our own page. Front row. Together, my brothers, the night is our stage. In this epic journey, we write our own page. Viking King, we're taking the throne. Through every game we've grown and we've shown. With courage in hearts and fire in our veins, the saga continues through victories and pains. Run low, with the rocket contains. So gather my brothers, tonight is our stage. In this epic journey we write our own page. Run low.
Let's go. Let's go. There we go, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Good to see you guys, man. It
The
is
first
great
one's
to
gonna
be
be- it's always
back.
gonna
Let me
be-
turn
it's always-
turn that down a little bit. Let me turn everything down. Turn down the music, the dramatic music. Jeez, everything's going wild. When you step away from OBS, I feel like it grows its own mind and starts doing its own things. Anyways, what's today? Is today Thursday? Ooh, girly got a basketball game today. Super excited. First one of the season. So we're going to be cutting off about 3 o'clock. So we got a few hours here. Gonna do a replay of the Nations Cup. I did 2 races and I did okay. I definitely climbed up. I think I started like 13th in both because I qualify awful. How's everybody doing? Good to see you guys. Let me make sure I can see you guys here. Let me make some adjustments. How's everybody's let's see, week going, man? I've been gone. I've been down and out for a little while. Not down and out, but I've been out working. Some of you guys know that I just started back at work after 2 years on disability, so that's a big new change in my life. There we go. Now I can see you guys. Hopefully you guys can see me. Make sure this is working. There we go. Here we go. All right. So what's up, Monkey King, Santana, Cole, Talon? How you guys doing? Good to see. I saw LVP in there. Let's see. I saw RJ, Sugar Shuffles, Gutta. How you guys doing? Good to see everybody. Yeah. Nations Cup was tough. I got back from work and I saw that there was a Nations Cup going on. And so I just jumped in and I didn't get too much prep time. I didn't get too much practice. I was able to the first race was at 4 o'clock. And so at 1600, I think it was. So I got home. I remember cutting on the game and I decided, well, might as well. I mean, let's do the first one. Let's do the first one off stream so it's not so much pressure. I didn't really know how the Nations Cup worked. Kind of decided to just figure it out and jump in. And I don't know, did everybody else do some Nations Cup? Let's see. Let's see. I remember watching, I think the only person I actually watched do Nations Cup was Z28, and he did really well. Did really well. Um, as he usually does. You know, he's a top shelf. And he was bringing up a good point yesterday about like DR ratings and stuff like that, and how some people will milk like a certain combination and a certain, you know, car or class level, and they'll get up to like A plus, and then they'll only really compete with that A plus in that combination. So to say that they're A plus, and that's kind of what I realized right off the bat is I was an A driver and in a track or two, and then I get to a new combination, be completely reset. So that's kind of how it was for me at Sardegna. I had to learn everything from scratch again. I had to figure out that Honda NSX from scratch. I didn't really do any homework, so I was kind of trying to figure out my brake balancing and pit strategy. And luckily, I was able to hang out with Hako, but that just turned into a 360 practice. What's up, Noog? How you doing? So I ended up hanging out with Hako over on his. He had a lobby up, and I just started doing 360s down the straight, and he helped me. I was able to get the 360s hitting the e-brake, but I was having a lot of trouble getting the 360s kind of the way he does it, where you feel the tail end of the car start to drag, and you whip, 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 and then you hold it on the last one, and as soon as you're facing backwards, you got to whip it back the other way so that you straighten out, and then kind of right. And it's tough, man. Nice, Cole. Yeah, that was fun. It was good times. Good times. So I landed like two of them, but most of them I was going off into the walls or completely not engaging, you know, the drift point without using that e-brake. It's not easy, man. Yeah, it was good times. Good times, man. Good times. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. It's good to see you guys. Beginning of the week's going to be pretty much non-existent for me. That's why I try to show support as much as I can. Good news is I'll be able to support more once I start making some good money. And you guys know that we are trying to raise money this month for the community, because I'm going to be using the channel to try to do good deeds, you know, just be nice to people and help folks out. You know, I've had a couple of folks hit me up in Discord and, you know, things like that, you know, nominating people. I really like nominations. I'll really focus on things like that. Sorry, my lips been chapped. It's cold up in the mountains. I work in the mountains and it's really cold. Actually woke up this morning to my water pump leaking heavily, so I'm gonna have to be doing my water pump tomorrow. I ordered one, and I gotta do the water pump on the Tahoe. So good times all the way around. You know, you work, you get off, and it's all about family and repairs. It feels like. What's up, Sear? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Really cold. So we got a stream that runs through the site, and I mean it's frozen. So water bottles in my truck frozen. And you know, so I'm in long johns, long sleeve. I'm at so an undershirt, long johns, long sleeve, t-shirt or a polo, like an athletic shirt, and then a sweater, and then, you know, my like winter coat. And I'm wearing long johns, you know, like tactical pants and boots. I mean, and it's chilly. It's chilling. So I got to definitely get some face covering, because I'm driving around on a gator, you know, throughout the site, and my lips are getting tore up. What's up, Crooked? How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So up in the mountains, it's pretty cold. You know, I didn't even get a temperature check, but it's below freezing for sure, for sure. And then so it's so cold that I got home, right, where it's winter time right now, and it is cold. It is cold. You know, I'm watching the bikes. I'm looking for, you know, any kind of, you know, leaks or anything, and, you know, keeping the pipes on drip, all the faucets on drip, you know, at night. And so we are getting freeze warnings right now. This is a pretty cold winter, but I got back here and like I'm in a t-shirt, because does it sound off? Man, that sucks. Let me try to figure out what I got going on with my mic here. It could be these filters again. Let's see. Let's see. How is it? Oh, it's got that echo again. I wonder why that sucks. Let me open these filters.
I'm not sure why it'll do that. Testing, testing. It does sound off. It's got this crazy echo. Okay. Why would it be echo? It had an echo last time, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, I sound muffled and echoing. I can hear it now that I'm monitoring it, and I guess I need to figure out why it's doing that. Is it doing it? It's doing it. So now that I can hear myself, let's see why we're doing this. Anybody have any idea why that would happen? Testing, testing, testing. Let's see. Are we getting any different here? Testing, testing. Let's try the expander. Compressor, limiter. Probably the equalizer, maybe. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. Maybe the mic isn't plugged in. It's using a PC mic. Oh. Wonder. Yeah, it's definitely not using this. So what is it using? That's the next one. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let's go to the microphone. Oh, yep. On here, testing. There we go. All right, now I need to change. Do I need to change anything? All right. Now let me make sure that filter is right. Boom shakalaka. Bam diggy bang bang. Let's check this right here. Yeah. All right. So see, I can sound like make that ripple and then I guess go away. That's fun to play with. Good times. That's fun to play with. How about the mid? Whoa. Here we go. Here we go. That sounds a little bit better, maybe. Testing, 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 testing. That makes my voice lower. I don't know why it makes me talk in slow motion. Like when you make your voice low. How about if I make my voice high? Man, that doesn't sound good. I think this is how I sound. That's fun. All right. Thank you guys for helping me get that, because I would have been annoyed. Now let me make sure I'm not echoing in my head. Luke, I am your father. All right. Now I think you guys can hear me, but I can't hear myself, so that's good. All right. Anyways, yeah, so we got a little replay action for you guys. I would definitely want to get you guys in. I'm sorry I didn't do it live. Like I said, it was not something. I was kind of nervous, and in this first race here, I believe this is the first one. So I did the first race at 4 o'clock. I did the second race at 6 o'clock after watching Z28. So let's check out this first one here. This is yesterday. Like I placed 15th, y'all. 15th after placing 7th because I got a 2-minute penalty, and I went. I think I ran 12 laps with the mediums, and then I accidentally hit mediums. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. See if I can bring up a cam here. Yeah, I got me right here. There we go. That's cool. Cool beans. I gotta sit here and watch this with you guys.
Guess you guys get some behind the scenes action of my camerage. So I was feeling pretty good, and what was crazy cool is Gibo was behind me. And I know that he's in VR, so I know he's got a really cool view of that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Gibo's stream so I can see exactly what was going on. But I started climbing through the field pretty quickly. There was some really good racing. But being nervous as I was, at being my First Nations Cup, I didn't want to do this live. I was definitely nervous. But I had practiced a little bit. I was running TC1 because that Honda's got a bit of a second gear to it. So, and I found that in TC1 I can get in and I can, without having enough practice in my throttle control, I was able to really get on it. Out of the straights or out of the corners. It's using your PC mic, sounds like it. Hopefully. Is this one doing it too? Is it doing it again? Hopefully it's working. I'll have to check it out. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so this climb through was pretty good here. I'm pretty proud of the driving in this race for sure. We're definitely getting some good battles. And I ended up climbing up, I think I think I climbed up into maybe 6th place. And then Gibo kind of hunted me down. But anytime 01, there's a lot of good racers. And I noticed in this race, if Salamander was flying, shout out to Salamander. And I noticed he pitted early, so I think he might have started on softs. But I had noticed that just completing the race in itself is going to get you climbing up in some spots. But I was able to hit into the 102s in my quali time, but I wasn't getting anywhere near that. You got a lot of dive bombers. This guy, Copa, he was definitely quick in the inside. Whenever you left the door open, he was taking it. But the level of racing was really awesome. It's crazy because we had so many Americans. I just noticed that it's all Americans. Look at that. See that? He came flying in there. I mean, I want to know what his brake bias was on. And anyone is fast. So, I mean, I think he was up in the front. And I think he might even, don't quote me, but he might have set fastest lap. But this was some good racing here. I thought it was going to get really feisty. Amazing dive though, wasn't it? I mean, he got in there. And here, I mean, we are side by side. This is some decent racing, I gotta admit. This is some good racing. Got a little tap. You got to be careful. I mean, because everything is so... I felt like everything was just so heightened and elevated. Like it was just a very important race. I always see everybody else watching Nations Cup or competing in Nations Cup, and it's such a big deal. And this is where I fell back in the field pretty heavy. And I had to work my way back. Wild view, though. I really like this view. And this is kind of where I had to settle in. This is where the battle really started for me. I figured like, dang, I fell all the way back to where I started. Gibo's back there. Gibo ends up making an amazing comeback. And this was a battle between me and Gibo for a while. Shout out to Gibo. I saw him in the second race. I don't think he was in the second race with me, but I think he either spun out or crashed out or something happened. I don't even know. Some close quarter racing. And everybody in Nation Cups, I feel like, is competing just at a higher level. It's like the playoffs. You got pole, spun on lap 2. Holy smokes. How did that work out? You must have been flying. And P1s are just... Emmanuel is killing it. What a pace. 34.9, which isn't too fast. I think I saw as high as a 32, especially when the softs came out. Pool was up there. I ended up kind of battling with Pool a little bit at one point, or following him, I think, at one point. Shout out to Salamander. And again, there's another wreck. But I had to start climbing back. And it was not easy. It was not easy. Check this out. .133, nice. I hit a 132 in quali, or in practice, but I just couldn't nail it here. And it's a long race. 18 laps is no joke. I guess I didn't read the fine print or make it or imprint it in my mind enough that I needed to pay attention to what I was doing a little bit more. Yeah, I think I got a 132.8 maybe. But again, I didn't get much time to practice. This is where Gibo took that lead. And another wreck, another spin out. Gibo coming up on the inside there. This is where Gibo started hawking me down. And I noticed that Gibo stayed out 13 laps on his tires. I ended up pitting lap 12. So, just amazing racing. Got a little dirt there. And I felt good in this section, or in this sector. I was able to brake a lot later than a lot of guys coming into this sector. And luckily I had that, because without that he was catching me, but I was consistently a little quicker. And using that second gear to get in that wall allowed me to really throttle out in third. And then me and Lee had I think in the final lap too, me and Lee had a good little battle. And Gibo ended up coming out of the pits right in front of me. Got a little squirrely. Tire management. Tire management was a big deal. And then this right here, the world lead is, and a lot of those guys are going full through it. They don't even lift. Let's see how this works out with Gibo. But like, that was some good racing, Heck yeah, Gutta. I see you working, man. Gutta's new to the sim racing community. Invite our boy Gutter out to some races, man. I see you, big dog. How you liking it? You enjoying the sim race life? It's an amazing community, amazing people. And here, man, I really felt like I was doing well for this being the first one. This is kind of when I started settling down a little bit, started trying to race. Yeah, I felt like I had to readjust. And this, I thought, and me and Anytime we're gonna get into a few scuffles there, but you know, you had to keep your elbows out, but not too much, you know, kind of like inside elbow. Just kiss that wall a little bit right there too. Still got Gibo hot on my tail. I mean, he's been there the whole race. But again, lots of wrecks. You got Harry, who was up at the top. And you see that. I had nowhere to go. I was off the track. We can watch that replay. Yeah, not nowhere to go. Not sure if I even touched him, but I think his squirrel and maybe some dirty tires from that wreck. I ended up having to stop in the second race for a fellow that I tapped. But I don't know. It looked too questionable to call for me. What do you guys think? In this battle, I really felt like I could get up there, and like I said, I think again I get behind Pool here, who I know is very quick. And this is fine lining it right here. Ooh, what a play! Give him some space. Good racing. Good racing. Got through that whole group. So again, I went up to, this is as high as I think I got was 6th. You got Gibo coming up. I mean, he makes a strong run, especially after the pit. Side by side. That's such a sketchy corner. Such a sketchy corner. What a move, what a move. Can he hang on to it? Yes, he did. Yeah, I told you, me and Lee had a serious little stretch here. And we still got 3 more laps till pit. What's up, game plan? So close to that wall. You gotta get in there and get that exit. I missed that apex there. Ooh, that turn is sketchy. I got him on that exit too. I really thought I was going to be able to climb more, man. I was feeling good. I was feeling it right here. I mean, climbing up these spots. I think I might have caught him right here and got up to 5th. Dang, I did get up to 5th. And Pool is quick. I remember thinking in my head like, oh man, I saw Pool at the top. If I'm behind him, I must be doing all right. But again, I couldn't get my times down. I'm running 37s in this split, and I see those guys are 4 or 5 seconds faster than that. What's up, Ricky? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody say hi to Ricky. What's up, Learning? Appreciate you for stopping by. Good to see you. Good to see you. The way that I drive, this is me here. This is how I'm driving usually. Res Racer. Nice, Ricky. What's the meaning behind Res Racer? You see them tires are starting to get sketchy too. But I feel like I did tire management the entire, I mean, I didn't know what my tire strategy was going to be. So I was so afraid of losing my tires and not really knowing, but I know them softs, they don't last long. So I really, in my mind, I was just trying to go as far as I could. Oh, nice. Indigenous, what, where are you from? I've worked with, work a lot of the nations, man. I've worked with a lot of kiddos from Pascua, White River, Salt River, Apache, Navajo, Cheyenne, few others. Definitely get familiar. I worked in a facility called Vision Quest, and it was based around, you know, we would do sweats. You know, we'd be in a big circle. You know, a village takes a village kind of mentality. Really cool stuff, man. Lots of respect. One of my best friends is native. Pre-American, as he likes to call it. Nice, nice. Manitoba, Canada. Nice. Very cool, man. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. That's cool, man. We're covering the globe. And this is where Gibo starts to hunt me. I go in at 12, and he goes in at he goes through 13. And this is what Gibo's, he's in VR, so this is how he's actually racing. How cool is that? I can't wait till I can get a VR. I'm gonna get one. Just so I can have the variety and the immersiveness. But they say once you try it in VR, it's just a totally different sensation and you never want to go back. Ooh, a little squirrely. He is on me. Holding this guy off, man. What a war. And I know he's well respected and has a great following and an amazing community. We definitely gotta get Gibo on Behind the Wheel. Speaking of Behind the Wheel, I think this week's Behind the Wheel might be postponed to next week just because of some scheduling conflicts, so which will be good. It'll give me more chance to support you guys, hang out with the folks around the community. Good move, Gibo. Good move. And then he saved me. That's right. He actually saved me. I forgot about that. We'll watch that. We'll watch that again real quick. He put this move on me right here, where he thought he faked me out on the inside, then didn't go, and I overreacted, over throttled, and he ended up saving me. So thankful for that. Thank you, Gibo, because without that I might have really, I ended up finishing last place anyways, but I might have made it to last place a lot sooner.
What's up, Squeezy? Good to see you. Good to see you. EBB and Flow in Fisher River. Nice. So notice here, you know, I'm going into the pits, and even in my head, I was like, all right, even with the slide, I'm probably, but in the second round, I went 13 laps, and I was like, oh, Gibo's staying out. Now watch what I do here. I don't know if it's going to show, but yeah, that's my team sitting there with more medium tires. I'm on mediums right now, and for whatever reason, I told these guys to put medium tires on. And I can see the guy come out like, no, 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 and I'm gone. Should have rewinded it, but now I'm on medium tires again, so I'm going to be running slow laps again. And then you got Cryptopia Gia just taking advantage of it. I was so disappointed. I didn't even know, honestly, until I crossed the finish line. I just watching my name drop. As every time someone came in through the line, I just drop. Yeah, awful pit chief, man. Pit chief had to go. He got cut. But that's what I get, man. I mean, I don't know if anybody has any other Nations Cup fails or first time trying to compete in Nations Cup fails, but pay attention to the tires. And you know what's even worse sometimes is the stick on this wheel is so small and it's kind of finicky, and sometimes it'll click just with the littlest pressure. So you'll go to select a tire and, you know, it'll jump onto the wrong one and you'll click that by accident. And I've done that. I've come out in intermediate wets I don't know how many times. Heartbreaking. And then I was wondering too why I couldn't get, and I was practicing on softs, so I couldn't get the same grip and the same line. So that was a major eye-opening kind of experience, in that it felt so different. And I know the car feels different because of gas and weight and all these things, but you know, it was, look, Gibo came out right in front of me. So then not being able to really grip the way I was feeling in practice. So for the second Nations Cup, I practiced on mediums. Let's watch this battle here. Oh yeah, so that even going into that wall right there, I mean, you're having to lift so much more. And then definitely on, you know, this tricky turn up here, you know, I'm having to make all kinds of adjustments in race, and I kind of settled into it, but I couldn't find the speed without spinning the tires. And I just, you know, noviceness, you know, I may be a A-rank driver, but I got C-rank skills. So this ended up being basically 4 more laps of chasing the Gibo. Still chasing the Gibo. Still chasing the Gibo, but we have a good battle here in this lap with Lee and these guys. And I had to make a serious comeback because these guys are on softs. What's up, Yaki? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, sir. GT2 rank all day. But this battle with Lee, I had to really lock in to make this happen in this next 2 laps. Good to see you, Yaki. Yes, Misa will be home. Actually, Misa will be home any minute. She'll probably jump in here in a second, say hi. But it's good to see you, sir. How's your Thursday going? Or are you on Friday already? I don't know. Some of you guys it's time travel. But yeah, I'm getting sandwiched here. This is tough. And I think me and Gibo make another
I think some of these guys might need to pit. I'm not sure what happened up here, but let's find out. What's up, Carp? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. And this is the racing you're gunning for. So it's fun to lead, but I mean, this is tight-knit stuff. So I think I was able to make some distance, and I had to get up back behind Gibo. So I think pretty sure I caught Lee here. And I want to say someone else. I'm not sure. And Lee was kind of all over the place the whole track. I don't know if you guys remember, but early on he let that rear end get away from him a couple times. But I was faster in that corner than a lot of folks. Look at this. Good racing, good racing, good racing, good racing. Side by side, what's gonna happen? Good racing. Oh yeah, Misa's doing good. We're both really working hard right now. Much appreciated, Yaki. Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure to see you, sir. I see all your new thumbnails. Loving it, loving it. I like the creativity. I need to get back on my grind. I just don't have the time I had, so luckily I was able to build some infrastructure early on. Let's see if I get this pass here at the end. I had so much tire left. So unfortunately, I think I would have been definitely faster in those laps. But yeah, unfortunately I made that mistake, and I was really happy to get 8th, and then just boom, 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 boom. As the race kept going, I just kept getting lower and lower and lower, and it was fairly sad. It was fairly sad. And I mean, so shout out to Emmanuel, BCR. Salamander got his 5th place. Pool, Gibo in 7th. So amazing group of folks for sure. Amazing group of folks for sure. And then so I was a little frustrated. I was like, you know what? I hadn't planned on racing both races, but maybe I could maybe I could do better. I guess I wasn't as I had more confidence, definitely, because you know it's an A-class lobby. I don't do super well in A-class lobbies unless I get a lot of good practice. And luckily I felt like, you know, not too bad, climbed up quite a bit. And then my second race went pretty well. I finished 8th overall. And again, I had to climb up from, I believe, 13th place. And this one was just a ton of chaos. Absolute madhouse. So this is the second round. And you guys let me know what you think. We'll run through this one quicker. Let's see. And we had Gibo in here too. We had some names that I've raced with, some people that can't see him right here. Felmora. Me and Felmora had a really good battle, but really good starts, I think. And I did go 13 laps on the softs in this, or on the mediums in this one, and then I was able to hang on to a lot of tire in the end, but I just could not catch those guys up in front. But my strategy in this race was to definitely try and conserve a little more tire so that I can go the 13, and then try to improve my race pace and approach a 34, but I'm not even sure if I came anywhere close to it. But you know, as you get better, you get more familiar with the track a little bit, and you're able to kind of, you know, You get more confidence, I guess. It'd be the muscle memory and the neuroplasticity gets a little bit stronger. Close to 800. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. We are close to 800. That's right. I took those things off, so I have the coal hair. First wreck, and then there's another wreck coming. This race here, I think, started off with 15 and finished with maybe 11 or 12. Tough penalty, had to wait to just to be a sportsman. So wasn't really happy with that, but what are you gonna do? You know, especially in the Nations Cup, you do something like that, you push someone off, you definitely got to stop. So even with that, with the 3-second penalty, we were still able to pull out in 8th place. So it was a grind for sure. Now I had to settle in and grind, try to make this comeback. Not a bad comeback so far. But you see fellers are dropping out of the race left and right. And Felmora, me and him had some good battles. He was nice to me at the beginning of the race too, like doing some shout outs and stuff. So shout out to Felmora. How you doing, man? I use Filmora to do my video element edits. So I wonder where I always look at names and wonder the story behind them. I think now it's kind of an addiction after Behind the Wheel, so. I definitely want to get these replays and have this footage so that I can do something with it. Givo's pitting now, but I think he started out on softs. And I think a lot of guys were using that strategy in this race to start out on softs. I'm not sure how that worked out for him. Anybody else start on softs? What's up, Parquet? So I was saying I noticed that in the last race I was running 37s quite a bit, and I did improve, you know, at least a second, and you know, running some lower 36s, but I definitely think I needed an extra day or maybe a couple more hours practicing before I jumped in, and maybe for Saturday's race, I'll try to get some practice. So I think I'll do Red Bull Ring until I can get a gauge for that track, because Red Bull Ring's really not familiar for me. I think the next one's Saturday night. Maybe during the day. I'll have to check the time. Does anybody have the time for round 2? A good battle here with Femora, but I was taking that corner pretty good. Slicing and dicing right there, and this is some more really good racing. Side by side. Look at that. Good shots. Good shots. How you doing, Parquet? Good to see you. Hope everything's well. Ooh, a little squirrely. And the exit speed on that that's why I was starting to use traction control, and even though I was losing a little bit of time, I felt I was definitely gaining confidence in my exit speed. Still trying to work out that corner right there it's rough. But you can see here I get into second early, and I really try to get some good exit speed, and I think it makes a difference in this race in particular, because I was working with, actually when I was working with Hako, so shout out to Hako Race Academy. He gave me some tips, and I was entering my corners a little bit too early and having to brake too hard, and I was really losing my exit speed. So shout out to Hako for helping me out with that. Not bad, Parquet. Been working hard. Friday Eve, I like that. I like that. You know, today's a big day for us. Like I said, Gurley has her first game of the season. She's been working hard. We're gonna go watch that, so we'll be able to race at Red Bull here, or at least qualify and possibly get into the UK account so we can play around a bit and excited because I'm using the vet. I was watching Digit this morning, and I don't know if I'm gonna tune everything the way that he did, but holy smokes, there's some things that I did, I think, to the vet where I was doing a little bit better, and I think I got into maybe the 29s or 28s, so I'd like to get that down in the 27s, possibly the 26s. I think those times are right, but we'll see. Harshaw here is hawking me. Here's another good battle. Trying to get me to budge. Oh, look at that. Gibo coming in too, man. Gibo's still in the race. So at some point, Gibo backs out. I'm not really sure what happened, but I think I'm not really sure what happened, but it got real spicy right around here, and I was wondering if Gibo maybe took a spin. What's up, Isaac? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for hitting that button. Like, share if you care. Check out Discord, social medias, all that cool stuff. I try to be on that as much as I can. Shout out to all you full-timers. That is good to hear, man. How's your Thursday going? Are you racing today? And I thought this was gonna be a repeat of the last race, and Gibo was gonna overtake me, and he didn't. Well, yeah, I guess he did. Yeah, he overtook me because I had that slide out. Oh, and I slid out again. Look at that. Same spot, same place, same result. Gibo spun too, and I think he was done for. Maybe that's what it was that made him decide that this wasn't it. But I completely forgot that I spun out. Same spot, same kind of feeling almost with Gibo. Kind of, he has this way of juking you from behind, and it's like, and you get overreactive, and that's part of maybe reason why the mirror isn't the greatest thing in the world. But might save my money to buy the pass. What's the pass? I don't have a pass. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, just go month to month. I mean, you only save like $6 or something over the year anyways. But yeah, that was rough right there, and I kind of got pretty far away. But I want to see what happens to Gibo. He's still in. Oh, he slid again. That was it. So we're in 8th place. Getting to our 12th lap here. Oh, we did get a pass back there. Let's see how this happens. How did I get a pass up here? Could have been a pit pass. Okay. Much of the same. Took me a while to catch up to these guys. So I ran this 13th lap, and it was interesting because I'm looking at that back rear tire like, is there any adjustment I can make? And I'm like, I already got my brake balance all the way to the front, because I noticed in the last race that back rear tire was completely shot. As far as when I went in the pits, but I believe that I could run the 13, and I saw Gibo do it, so I went for it. I don't know if it benefited me at all. What's up, Smurple? Smurple alert. How you doing, Smurp? Good to see you, man. Hope life's good. Hope life's treating you well. Hope school and everything is going well, man. Thanks for stopping by. Making pizza. Nice. I think we were supposed to have pizza last night, but we did not. Opted out. Yeah, I'll probably drop by for the Friday Fun Factor. I don't know if I'll participate, but we'll see. Those are pretty wild. So here with the new crew chief, we got the right tires. Everything went as planned. Outside of the spin, still a decent race. Now I finally get a first time to actually feel what it's like in race on the softs, and it was I'm really interested. I can't recall what my lap times were, but I'd running 37s in this one, you know, after running 36s. Though that tire wear really slowed me down. So I'd say still on pace with my last race, but nowhere near top split. Those guys are 33s, 32s. I saw 32s in race. Z28 hit a 32 in race. So I know there's a lot of speed and a lot of probably just confidence in being able to, you know, not crash. Because when you're qualifying, you're like, oh, I'll just hit the reset button. And I think that anxiety goes away a little bit. But when you're in race, it's very challenging. So I think lap 14, lap 15, still trying to catch them. Lap 16. 17. I get up to 8th. I guess we did pass Felmora back there. Possibly a pit pass. So climbed up a little bit more. Plenty of tire left. Oh, I hit the darn wall back there. So you see that I have front end damage, and I was gaining on Speed Demon for a while. And then I think I cut it down to 5 seconds in lap 16, and then I tapped the wall. Snowboarding's good times, man. Not good for the knees, but good times. If we got good knees, go snowboarding. My knees are shot. Yep, snowboarding, skiing, wakeboarding, slalom. Hit the slopes, bruh. Never surfed though. Always wanted to surf. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I don't even know if I have the desire to. Maybe when I was younger and I just didn't think about life the same way, I guess. I'll go swim with some sharks, but I'd hate to be the guy who got chewed up. Yeah, that front end. And the front end damage didn't go away, so something to definitely pay attention to in the Nations Cup. If you didn't know, now you know that you lose your chapstick. Sucks, but now you know. Damage is permanent. I didn't know that either, so I was kind of hoping that the damage would go away, and it just didn't. It just didn't. So that kind of sucked. Didn't catch anybody. Came close. Good race though. I was definitely impressed with the level of competition and the precision driving. Got to finish and not watch, you know, the hard work just disappear. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do my very first Nations Cup. Got some points on the board for the first time ever. I think it was probably long overdue, but We got it done. Got it done. So shout out to everybody who competed this week, who is competing this week. Good luck to you. Maybe I'll see you on Saturday. Manned up. Pitting can fix the damage, but takes longer. Yeah. So, and I guess then you gotta what? You gotta weigh the damage to time ratio, right? I mean, I lost probably a second per lap. So those last, what, 3 or 4 laps with, or last 3 laps of damage, I probably lost a second per lap. So 3 seconds. So how long is a pit take? You know, with acceleration, deceleration as well, you know, lots to factor in. No, there's my gloves. You know, they fell over. But lots to factor in. I mean, and it definitely brings the next level to racing. And from what my understanding, you know, you're racing everybody in the world. I think for the most part, my lobbies were Americans. So I'm not sure how that works. I mean, do you rise just to the kind of the top of your country until you can compete with the other guys, or, you know, maybe somebody's got some information. What's up, Pop? Good to see you. Good to see you. So you guys got to see that, hanging out, recapping that. That way it's on there. Got footage. I can go back and edit it, things like that. But I think what we're going to do is try to get this vet going at the Red Bull Ring. We're going to have to change to Racing Soft. One of the things I was doing, I saw Digit over here just remapping his whole car. And I guess you can, what, you can upload this stuff? Manual adjustments. Gotcha. So I do have some information here. Let's see if I can bring this up. See if I can get this right. Screenshots. So we have, he has all the gear ratios changed. And we're going to try this gear ratio. Let's see. He's got first gear is the same. Second gear is, how do we get in here and adjust these? Are we able to adjust these? Or do we gotta maybe map them somehow? I'm not sure how that works. Huh. Okay. Well, what I did do is I took down the acceleration sensitivity a tad. Turned up my braking sensitivity quite a bit. Turned down the torque a tad. I'll probably go all the way down with that. I think I had it at 5. How you doing, Pop? Good to see you. Hope everything's well with you. So, and I don't know if this works. I didn't mess with anything on the top. As far as the natural frequency, the dampening, suspension felt okay for me. But definitely want to turn down the torque and acceleration and increase the braking. From Florida, man. How's the Florida trip going? I was watching that video. It's pretty awesome engagement for sure. So I'm at 7,000. 7,000. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst, Smurp. Uncooked pizza. Doughy pizza. No dough for show. All right. Let's see if we can find a vet. I was excited, but
I saw a few. Here's this one here. Oh, dang, that's Digit. Obviously no replay. Can we get a vet replay, please? I thought there was one closer to the top last night. Yeah, but that replay's gone. Here's a vet. There we go. We got one bow tie in the mix. What's up, RL250? Good to see you. Good to see you. So we will quali for, let's go like 30 minutes. Assist wise, I did put the traction control on 1 just because, you know, it's a vet. ABS, I'm gonna try weak for now. Maybe go to default, but at least for me, man, I like to feel the brakes grab. A little too close. There we go. There we go. Get back, relax. Get some quality in. Fix this. Bang, chicken bang. All right, Sal. I know, man. That sucked. That sucked. But you did well, yeah? A little bit too much. Man, I couldn't keep up with you. It wouldn't even have been worth it because I was just not on that level. I think you had the fastest lap at one time. Oops, I don't know why I'm redlining the vet. Maybe too much. Might have been too much cheat. I got away with the sausage. As long as you put the tires on that sausage, just a little bit will do you. At least you got a vet to follow, yeah? Stop redlining it, Trav. I'm nervous coming down that hill. I was dragging fourth, but Digit was not. Don't have the confidence there yet. Hook it. I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how they do it. So fast. How did I stay on the yellow? Hopefully I didn't cross over it. As long as you stay on those sausages. Gosh, it's such an art to drive this car. It's very challenging. Ah. Jeez. Louise, come on.
Oh, brakes, that's right. Maybe that's why I'm so slow, because I'm always trying to dig my nose down and use my front brakes. I don't know. We'll see. Get that rotation. And the way it was explained to me is to do as much as you can handle in the rear slide. You know, like adjust your brake balance to your comfort, I guess, based on how much of that rear end you can handle. Try to keep improving at least. Get out of there. That's tough. That's real tough. What's up, Chaos? How you doing, big dog? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Pink? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Gotta wake up the racing juices. I wonder how the vet does on tires, too. I need to keep seeing that blue triangle, though. I hate when the red one's there. I might have to watch this replay just to see how they're driving it. Get some quick pointers. Yeah. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I've been away, haven't been on as much as I was over the past 6 months, but life changes a little bit. Working hard. So just blessed, very blessed. Get out of there. I gotta get maybe the suspension, maybe stiffen up the suspension or dampen the suspension. For that in particular, right? For those sausages. By sausages, we mean curvage. Better angle. Not good enough though. I'm just glad I'm not spinning this thing. As I get ready to spin it. Yeah, Gable, that was fun, man. Good race of that. I went back and just watched it. I didn't know that you spun twice in that race. I was like, I figured something had happened where you were like, I'm done. But that was fun. You juked the hell out of me, man, twice. Stay legal. Yeah, man. I thought you were gonna take the inside, jump back to the outside, and I fell for it. Twice I fell for it. And the first time you saved me. Yeah, I was definitely gonna tee off on the street, man. But you came through and gave me a little side swipe. So I was really grateful for that. At that point it's all house money. And then the first one, I forgot to put soft tires on. Maybe I just need to let the car rotate a little more there, yeah? Aussie! What's up, brother? Check it out, check it out. Fresh liveries by Aussie Pug, y'all. Oh, I couldn't handle it. Appreciate you for stopping by. You get a lot of shout outs, my friend. You are getting popular. Popular with the liveries. LL Cool OP. Ladies love, and liveries love Aussie Pug. Alright, getting that down a little better. It's like one big apex. I gotta stop treating it like 4 right angles. Hang on to that speed. Alright, starting to get a little bit more comfortable. A little bit. Yeah! Another Aussie Pug livery. It's all I rock, man. Just... About the same as my last lap. Man, I need to improve by full seconds. Alright, gotta hang on to that apex a little bit longer. Okay, that's what I need to do. Out of there. It's like 2 seconds. Hey. They're so fast. What's up, Sheldo? How you doing, Sheldo? But overall, I think I had a good Nations. I mean, first round. For my first time, just kind of the whole vibe of it, and the competition level. Aw, really? Must have touched some grass. Had a damp tire. That is good to hear, man. That's a great response. I mean, being excellent is... that's what we strive for. That is really cool to hear. Get out of there. Gotta commit, Trav. Gotta commit. Red Bull ring, you gotta send it. think if you get the rotation, you'll be able to go full second there, but I gotta go sec 2-3. What's up, Rob? Salute to Rob, one of the greatest community supporters out there. He is everywhere. I gotta get some more bite there so I can get out of it. I'm gonna start dancing instead of fighting. Ah. Trying. Maybe it's too bouncy, I don't know. Such a wild ride, man. Such a wild ride. Especially after coming from the GR2 NSX in Nations. Ozzy, how many liveries did you have in Nations? Ah, I gotta get up to third. So I don't know if I'm hitting it better, but if I am, then I'm gonna have to adjust my shifting point. And maybe I'll just go for it. Ah, not like that. So that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Is it not stiff enough? I feel like it needs to be stiffer. I feel like I'm doing too much. Anybody agree? Disagree? Opinions? Now what did I do with the chapstick? Let's go car settings. So adjust the stiffness of the anti-roll bar, which connects the left and right sides of the car. The higher the value, the stiffer the bar. That means the body roll is restricted, making the front anti-roll bar stiffer will invoke understeer, while stiffening the rear anti-roll bar result in more oversteer. Okay, so making the front anti-roll bar stiffer will invoke understeer, while stiffening the rear result in oversteer. So we need more understeer. So that means make the front end anti-roll bar will invoke understeer. So stiffening it. I want this to be stiffer. Let's go 2. And then our dampening ratio, the firmness. So we want them to be more, I want them to be more firm. So at least I'm gonna go to 30. See if that helps. And then dampening ratio. I'm okay with the ratio. I don't want the bounce. Eight, 9 with roll bars. Yeah, so I think I'm on the right path. I don't want to do too much because I'm getting in a groove. The ride will be stiffer. So natural frequency, ride will be stiffer, the value is increased. Okay, so we definitely want, let's go right here. Let's just go to 4. So we're gonna go 7, 30, 45, 4, 525. Just in case I like this, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Yeah, so I don't want mid-max, right? I want to do little at a time. I don't think mid-max is always awesome. What did you do with the chapstick?
Really look for this at some.
You know, I think I put it in places I'll remember, but that's usually a place where I'll forget. Because it's... Just put it somewhere it wouldn't roll away. Alright, let's see how this works. I can immediately feel... Ooh, see? The car didn't bounce there. Let's see. Let's see. Look at that. That was nice. Ish. It felt a little better. I'm wondering if that stiffness is gonna bother me up here because of the elevation change of this hill. What's up, Broker? Broker's fast. Broker could tell us all the secrets. I like the understeer. That feels a little better. Oh, not enough there. I gotta get on that candy cane. I like the understeer there. Overall, I think it feels a tad better. See right here. Good understeer. Oh, went over. We see how it's just not bouncing as much. Let's see what that was. I got into the 28s. I'm trying to figure it out. What's up, Grim? Grim Dog Millionaire. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. How are you, man? How's work going? Z28, what's up, man? I'm trying to, I broke my vet out. Trying to do the bow ties right. But it's just not as fast as y'all. How you doing, Z28, man? I watched you do Nations Cup yesterday. That was some impressive stuff. I definitely took that in with motivation into my first Nations Cup. And I did a little better. I think I finished 8th in both races, but in the first race, I did medium tires twice and finished dead last. But it was a really, really cool experience. Now I'm trying to master this Corvette. I think me and you have the same ideal car, which is the C6 Z06. Amazing, amazing ride. Has that never die Corvette-ness to it. Hang on. I do feel like I'm more stable now, but still not as fast. We get away with that. Might have been too much. Alright, so that's exactly what we need to do there. I could have ran with it. I could have ran with it. I think I definitely could have ran with it. With that kind of rotation. Get out of there. Alright, when we get to chat after this lap. Oh! Rotate. Got some exit speed though. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna improve, but I might set a PR. Oh, rotate. Get out of there. No, maybe not PR, but back into the 28s at least. Oh, thank you. Dumpling break. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you, Pod. Appreciate you. Digits tune. Just don't change the dampening and run +2. Don't change the dampening and run +2. Okay. What is the tune? I'll screenshot it and try it later. Yeah, so Digit posted it on his whatchamacallit. That's the tune? Alright, let me try it. Because he's flying. I think he is one of the fastest vets for sure. He said it is 8-9 2025. $20.25 $50.50. So I was going in those directions, I think. 3. I was moving away from that for sure. 315. So it's funny, I was trying to stiffen it. BB -2. And then 5. Alright, so I got that right. 8. Now we went way down. On the braking sensitivity, interesting. 585. All right. I mean, I'm not going to argue with Digit. That's for sure. So let me screenshot that for myself. Anybody wants that? Let me take my noggin out of the way. But that's supposed to be Digit's tune. Thank you from Sheldologist. Always on it. I was watching Digit earlier, man. He was, I mean, jeez. Just, he's a brain, man. He does the hard work. He does all the hard work. So that we can just watch. We can just go and race. And then you said -2? It's funny because he might have worked some things out because I thought he said +2. But let's see how Digit's tune works. See if we can get into the, hopefully get in the 27s, and then I'll go race in the UK. I'll have to save Miguel's too. And I think Digit ran through 5th up here. A little slide will cost you. I never really understood how precise racing was until I started racing this game. I mean, just milliseconds. It does feel good. I don't know if I'm faster, but it does feel good. Trying.
All right, 28.5. So there's a PR. PR with first lap and digit steering. Let's not oh, not ever consider arguing with digit. I don't know if I stayed on the yellow. I did stay on the yellow. As long as you stay on the yellow, you're good. Ah, I thought I was gonna get it. Alright. See if we can break into with 27s. Gotta find that confidence. You know when you get that confidence where you feel like you cannot make a mistake? That's what I need to get to. Come on. Third gear out of turn 1, second out of turn 2. Gotcha. Maybe shifting too late. Come on. Ah, gotta get that. I'm gonna drive this ride, you gotta be willing to slide. No. Come on, Trav. Get out of there. Definitely went over the curb that time. Nope, that big old booty on the bed, I'll tell you what. Come on. Ah. Too much brake. Come on. Oh, that was way cheat. That was cheating. All right. Getting a little bit better. Getting a little bit better. Let's go try to race it in the UK though. Don't rev it so high. Okay. Feedback. Love the feedback. Love the feedback. Let's go try to race in the UK a little bit. Just because it's fun and I want to race and I want to spend all day with the little bit of time that I have. We said a half hour, so that's about a half hour on the money. Let's see what we can do. Let me find my chapstick.
Over 20 years old, and so, but thanks, you know, but I thought, if I'm pretty recognizable, I wonder if that would ever, you know, catch anything, you know, down the road. So anyway, yeah, I think it might be a little anticlimactic, but so, you know, I said in the beginning that I played a lot of Need for Speed games, right? So I played the junk out of the first two Need for Speeds. Need for Speed 3 came out, and that was Hot Pursuit. Remember Hot Pursuit?
I do
Oh, that was a
remember Hot
game.
Pursuit. Hot Pursuit was
That was a
cool.
game. That was a game changer, even in racing games. The graphics level went way up. The way the cars,
Oh, the crashing.
freaking
The crashing was
the
awesome.
crashing,
The
the
crashing.
cops, how the cops were pretty aggressive in that one too. I
Yeah.
remember. And so there was that, and then
I think yeah, the
there was
spikes came out and stuff too.
what was that?
But didn't they have like spike strips and stuff that you had to
Yes.
avoid? You had to hit the
Yes.
cars in the back and not in the front.
Right,
That
right, yeah,
advice
that's totally
and that
right.
guidance and that support, you know. And shout out to anybody out there who's hurting. And I always try to I always try to extend, you know, the opportunity to reach out on Discord or Instagram or Facebook or any of the platforms, man. I've never not responded to a message. And sometimes it's late or sometimes it's early, depending on how quickly it gets to me. But there's always somebody out there who's been through something that you've been through, or who shares something that you share, and you're only going to learn that by kind of reaching out. So I encourage people, anybody going through anything or any hardships out there, and I know the holidays can be hard, so reach out, man. We can chat, we can talk. You know, reach out to Yaki. Maybe write a song for you. He's gonna make you smile regardless, man. And come out, hang out with the early birds. Come out, hang out with the VKG community. All the communities that we're associated with. Go back and check out all the behind the wheels. All those blend any barriers that exist. You know, everybody has a uniqueness to them, and that's what I'm fascinated with. Some of you guys know my background. You know, I've worked with kiddos and I've worked with people and at-risk youth, and I've been involved in mental health, and I'm so against cyberbullying, and I'm so against any kind of attacks on anybody. And I know some people come to the channel. We've had some rougher moments where we've gotten into some arguments with some folks, but a lot of those folks have become friends, you know, and shout out to them for I told you I put it in a place that I thought was smart, that it wasn't going to roll away, and then I forgot about it. I tucked it right here underneath the little shifter, my e-brake, and all right, so I'm putting my chapstick underneath the e-brake. That way it won't roll away. Ay, Trav. How you doing, Wrench? How are you doing today? Good to see you, ma'am. All right. Why can't I drive this? Why it's not letting me do this? Mm-hmm. How are you guys? How are you doing today? Why is it not letting me do? Oh, what do I? There's a setting I have to do, right? I think there's a setting so that I can run my UK account. You guys know what that setting is? So that what's up, Rick Slick? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's that setting that you have to do so that users can use your profile? I think I have to set this as my home PS5. I think my son set it to his account. Family management. Maybe, maybe not. No. You guys know what that thingy-majigger is? How to set your PlayStation to this home account so that other users, maybe it's in system, console,
because then I'm gonna have to race only in my A account, and that's just not what I'm ready for. What's up, Tats? Man, Wrench. Emotion sport animals. Wait, what did I miss? Who's okay? What did I miss? Wake up having anxiety. Oh man, ADZ. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Have you ever got yourself a weighted blanket? Embracement and natural embracement, the body reacting to embracement. So, I've worked with a lot of kiddos with anxiety, and starting with like a weighted blanket is an easy, very non-invasive way to try and feel security at night. A firm, long body-sided pillow, again, trying to replicate that embracement, because that's human beings naturally. You just think, we've only been in modern times for 1,000 years, but there's tens of thousands of years of evolution, and historically humans have always been embraced. So there's a lot of studies about anxiety and mental health, and being isolated, and how that triggers a lot of that stuff. So if you can, at least sensory wise, try to replicate embracement, whether that be, and social things, writing, allowing we call it brain bleeding. So you can allow your brain to kind of bleed out a little bit, so that you're not carrying so much weight in your head, and just simply writing things that you're concerned about, or thoughts, or things that you're having anxiety about. You can definitely use those kind of strategies to kind of get that out before you go to sleep, and that may help with sleeping. Getting rid of the LEDs, and all the things that we look at before we go to sleep that kind of trigger us to be awake, because social media and even TV and all those guys, there's so much science behind engagement, and kind of what keeps the watcher engaged to the next video, or just one more episode, or just one more, everything's designed for that. So you just got to, if anything, just from here to there, any advice I'd say is first, try a weighted blanket, try journaling before you go to sleep. So that way you get some of that stuff off your chest, and then, of course, there's all the holistic things that you could do, and spiritual things you could do to kind of cleanse your mind before you go to sleep. I mean, I have to do that. I know a lot of people have to do that. How do I set this PlayStation? I think what happened is console sharing and offline play. You already have another PS5 with console sharing. Do you want to enable console sharing PS5? Anyone uses PS? Yes. Found it. Boom, bang, chicken wang. Let's go race. Found it. All right. Got to sign out. So I hope that helps, man. I really do. And I'm 100% genuine. Like, get yourself extra blankets. Put that weight on yourself, so that you can take that weight off your mind. How you doing, Iris? Coach Risk? Ace, what's up, brother? Good to see you. I mean, definitely, Tats. That's a good one too. For sure, for sure. Soothing music. I mean, it's just finding, for me, when I was younger, actually, a consistent noise, whether it's a fan or water drops. Try a fan. Try to create that white noise that kind of takes away your thoughts. When you're trying to rest your mind, and that's like, even with, in consideration what Iris is saying, can, you know, allow your thoughts a place and time to operate in your mind. You need to also have the ability to, you know, check out, you know, to kind of relax and to not have to think about things. And I mean, for me, this is a big part of it. You know, working, I'm a hard worker, so I'm used to working and doing a lot of things. One second, let me respond to my son. And myself, what I'm doing as I'm doing. Thank you, bye. Yeah, man. Anytime, ADZ, man. Community, thanks for coming together for that. Gentleman there, another great supporter. Meditation, yes, yes. It's difficult. It's difficult for those who struggle with anxiety to find a place to meditate or think that they have to sit in like quiet. But meditation is really just finding serenity in any environment, and the ability to kind of, you know, assimilate yourself to that, you know, environment rather than, you know, what's going on in your mind. Yeah, just being. Exactly. Great chat, guys. Great stuff. Way to come together. So we're getting close to an A on this one. I appreciate that. That's amazing stuff. Do I have? I don't think I have a vet on this account. I do have a vet. Of course I have a vet. Yeah, you gotta find a way to decompress, man. Lack of decompression leads to depression. Just getting yourself overwhelmed. Let's go to GT Auto and get this car all cleaned up real quick. And asking, yeah, being transparent with some things that you're struggling with. You never know, you know, kind of who you have in your corner until, I guess, you get backed into a corner. But then, you know, usually those are dark places, and you gotta call out a little bit. Get a case of beer, come sit with me and partay. Camaraderie, man. Fellowship. Hanging out with people. We're built that way, man. We're built to be social people. We're built to communicate with each other and help each other, man. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. I heard Hako say that before he starts every race every week, he goes through and overhauls his cars. So I guess we should be car overhauling. You know, there's no reason to hang on to money. It's all pretend money anyways. Yeah, man, I don't let hate harbor any real estate in my mind. Even people I highly dislike or things that I've highly disliked. One thing I feel guilty of is robbing myself of that peace, because that's something I can control. I can control to dwell or not to dwell, you know, and that comes with practice of being able to, you know, get yourself out of those environments. No, ADZ, you are not alone, sir. And hit me up on Discord. You know my policy, man. I respond to everybody anytime. Just double check. I'm kind of dragging. All right, my son's got a project. All right. So I might be able to stream tonight too. Tomorrow I got to do a water pump. So I don't know if you guys want to hang out tomorrow while I do the water pump, but you're more than welcome. All right. I need to buy the tires though. Always something to buy. It's a big one, but it's getting rescheduled. Actually, so what had happened is I was trying to be proactive, and let me tell you about something about being too proactive like I am. I got like 4 behind the wheels scheduled out, like 4 weeks in a row. And the 3 got ready, but we had to reschedule with lead. So it was kind of last minute. But that ended up being an awesome one. And so the next one, I've been dropping hints out there. The next one we may have to hold off till next week, because I haven't gotten a response back about the reschedule, but he messaged me yesterday or the day before yesterday and let me know that he had to reschedule. But you guys are gonna love him. You already do love him, all of you. I guarantee that every single one of you, I mean, I don't know, maybe some random person hasn't heard of him or hung out with him or been on his channel. It's an absolute blast. Second to none, man. I mean, he's unique. He's unique, and I'm excited. And I look for that uniqueness, man. You got a story to tell? I want to hear it. Hit me up. We'll get you on behind the wheel. I made this little promo here. I've been trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a PS5 anyway. So let me because I'll go back and I'll look at out before he decided to hit that subscribe button, but he's
working on a behind the wheel scene where I can do like a promo and be able to kind of bring those in, but it's a lot. It's a lot of streams now. Appreciate you, Rob. Rory, y'all tell Rory. I feel like Rory has a retainer. I feel like if I were to ask Rory to be on behind the wheel, he'd be like, "Well, mate, it's 5,000 an hour." Nah, man. So Rory has been a part of my journey, but I've hung out down here with you guys. So I mean, there's a lot of people that have been far more involved in my journey, and those are the kind of people that I'm going to first. People that have that I spend time with. So you guys kind of know who makes up my community. I definitely want to hear Rory's story, but I feel like so many people already know Rory's story, and there's a lot of other people who should feel just as special because their story is just as unique. Not to say that I don't want Rory on the show. That would be awesome. Maybe when it's like a full-scale production, live on set kind of thing, that would be really cool. But for now, all right, let me share this digit tune with myself. So let me do this real quick for you guys. But I've heard, we get a lot of recommendations, and it's crazy cool because when I go hang out with people, I hear, a lot of questions about behind the wheel. All right, so I actually got to go into the home menu, go into my gallery, right? Media gallery. And then let me send. Where's that screenshot I just took? Oh, this profile didn't take that screenshot. So I actually got to go into my other account again, which is annoying. But we have it up in chat, right? We have it up in chat. Sheldo shared digits with us. Where is that at? There it is. There it is. Miguel dropped his and Sheldo dropped his. In case you guys are looking for tunes for the vet, there's some really good ones up here. There's Sheldo. There he is. Okay. Boom, bang, chicken wang. So actually, all right, we're going to jump into the race. Crooked? Dude, everybody's cool enough. Everybody. It was like Yaki, you know, it was hard to convince Yaki to get on the show. He just, you know, saying, no, man, you know, there's so many other people. There's so many other people. And I was like, no, man, I love your story. And it turned out to be an absolutely epic story. Absolutely epic. You know, even Jester too, man, like what an awesome dude. You know, a lot of people put off, you know, they put on a mask sometimes, or they take their mask off depending on who they are when they get on stream, and then you find out all these amazing cool things that they do outside of stream, and it's like, oh wow. You know, sim racing is, you see them so often sim racing that you forget all the other, you know, other things in life that they could be doing. 585 here, really? 585. Am I seeing that right? 585 on the bottom. All right, so that's Digits Tune. If you guys want to screenshot that. Yeah, Yaki's good peoples, man. Like I said, y'all, welcome to the stream where the streams don't lie and the numbers matter. All right, so we're gonna load this vet that's up here, and we'll try to set a decent enough time here so we don't start and last. But I really like to break into these 27s, or at least figure out how to. And he said what? 2 to the rear. That's not gonna start us off, right? All right, let's see if we can do a little better. Do I look real bright to you guys? Oh yeah, you know, I think this account too has some different, like, weak. Make sure. I think I put force feedback 2 because it's on 82. All right, let's see. I was trying to read that. All right, so we stay on the yellow. We stay legal. We only got 4 minutes until we can jump into qualifying for the race. Gotta get straight. I'll run traction control at 1. Till I get back on point here. Sliding a bit, but that's to be expected. Cold tires are a factor on that open lap. Gotta clean it up. Gotta clean it up. How and where? I don't like riding with pins because it's such a momentum killer. Like, the penalty system here on qualifying is ridiculous. Just read it, you know, like they do on the other time trials. Just read the lap so we can keep the momentum up. Nothing worse than, you know, being like 3-4 laps in, getting into a good flow, you know, making a small mistake, and then having to spend, you know, 2 laps correcting that mistake. I think I was revving a bit too high, they were saying earlier. I gotta be able to get out of there. Alright, 28s. We need 27s. Ah! Tried to push it. That bounce, man, that bounce. What's up, Simon? Simon? I call him Simon. What's up, Simon? Little screen, little letters. We got the vet. Ah, that's too far. That's for sure too far. You can get away with a lot. Not that one. Really? That was a little better. Still smoking me out of there. Look at that. Trying to tame this beast. Okay. Ah, I was thinking exit speed. Man. Getting hyped for Nations Round 2? Yeah, it's Saturday, right? So, and it's gonna be here at Red Bull Ring. I heard Digit say something about the Ferrari being the favorite. That's gonna be illegal. But let's go. We're probably gonna need to jump into that race area. So we got one pit on this, right? We're gonna have to pit. Let's see. Let's see what the rules are. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to fix the car again. That's another thing, GT. What's up with that? What's up with having to do this every time? Because now I gotta scroll back up to Sheldo. Alright. 8, 9, 20, 25, 50, 50. 8, 9, 20, 25, 50, 50, 3, 315, 5, 8, 5, right? Was it 5? Yeah, it was 5, 8, 5. 8, 5. All right. That's what we're gonna go with. Racing soft. All right, we're in. We are in. Yeah, it's my very first time competing in Nations Cup, so I am excited as well. Thank you guys for liking and sharing all that cool stuff. Saw a share. I'll have to do another drive. We're doing their swag bag at 1,000. Then we're just gonna do a random draw. And then again, next month on the 21st, we're gonna be all the money that was raised this month in January. We're gonna be just spending it on the community somehow. I don't know. Maybe like White Elephant style. Alright. I'll see you later. I gotta get a penalty. I'm not even going fast. Serve my own penalty. Let's practice without Ghost. Or should we practice with the Ghost? I guess we'll practice with the Ghost. Just so we can maybe get an attempt at 27, because I'm not hitting a 27 without the Ghost right now. So we'll load that. Pop vet. Alright. See what we can do. Not paying attention. I'll be excited when they get the new generation of vets in here. It is a travesty that it is not revving too high. Gotta remember that. All the little things you gotta remember in racecraft. It's wild. On that turn, there's still so many turns. Get on it, stay on it. And then wasn't it not too long ago we had this race, I think with that Cosworth maybe? Coswell. Alright, 29. Yeah, see, my issue is I'll quali well, and then but my racing's getting better. I do believe my racing's getting better. I felt like I got out of there, but I didn't. That slide slowed me down. Look at that. That's wild. Come on. I wonder what race pace is. If I'm gonna come anywhere near it. I'm gonna try. Maybe third there. Caught up sometime. So maybe third coming down that hill, not too quick in the fourth. Trying to tame this monster. The Genesis and the GTR. I do like the Genesis and the GR. What is it? The GR4. That's where it's gonna be. You cannot get impatient in the pit. The moment you lose your cool, you lose your stool. It is a very, you have to constantly be taming it, like a wild Mustang. Like a real Mustang, not like one of them cheap plastic cars, but a horse. You cannot hit that rev limiter with any kind of angle. Mid 27s, wow. Might need to, I wonder if I gotta get into that earlier. I should have watched the replay. Was super timid. I gotta find some pace somewhere. There's somewhere I'm braking way too much. That's gonna be a whole lot of time. I get enough of it. I did. Getting out of there in second. Maybe hold on to a little bit longer, but getting the car straighter. Oh. You know what I need to do? I need to practice the pit here. Third gear to exit. A little better there. How you doing? It's DDDD. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I saw. You got to come around there and drop into second. It's going to be such a better lap, too. Not too bad. Too bad I saw Digi do it. So I knew you had to come around there, and I was like, why did he hit second? Because I was watching like so closely. 1 minute to race time. Tell your friends, tell your fans, tell your family. Join VKG and me. That deserved a drum roll. And then what, you get softs in this too? So I'm sure softs are gonna be much grippier. Oh wait, I guess we're in softs. I wonder if I can do a Hako 360 with this. Let's see. I'm working on it. Hako's trying to help me out with the 360s. Wow, we're starting way back. Way back. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's get that back going. Oh yeah. All right, so when should we pit? Does anybody know which lap we should pit? Handbrake TC1 for start. Not the best. I'll fix that in a sec. All right, let's see how this goes. Sure enough, from the back. Trying to avoid a penalty and collisions. For one pass. And carry some more speed. Be careful. Careful. These guys are hustling a tad. Trying to be patient. Hopefully you can get this group. The gentleman in the back has fallen a bit. Got a yellow flag. Someone's hurt. Hope they're okay. I'm going inside, outside. Alright, we gotta get catching up. Come on. Oh, you got pushed. Oh, they're gonna tussle now. That's all it takes, folks. I was driving angry. Uh-oh. We might see some carnage. Some serious carnage. I know that Supra feels it. There's another one down. We go for it. We're committed.
Kept it clean. Hopefully we can get the speed. Come on. Like, I think we're going into my 8th month. So we've actually been here for a little while now. But still considered fairly new. Come on, Trav. Hang on to it. Tires are doing okay. Just the vet is squarely. At least try to get into this top 10. Still a very tight bunch. I'm gonna stop revving it. Using my advantage. If there was an advantage to the vet. Come on now. Losing this group. First race jitters. Oh, there's another one off. Survival of the fittest. Come on. Definitely losing speed on the exit of that turn right there. These guys are getting on it way before me. We got pits happening already. So do we pit and just go right back to softs? No tire change. Oh, we got some chaos. They got into each other. What's up, player one? How you doing? How you doing? That's gonna be a penalty. Dang it. Have a good vantage point of their pitting here. Oh my gosh, what did I do that for? What are we doing? Not good. Alright. Is it just one pit and then go? Making mistakes, because I'm thinking too much about stuff. These guys are going softs, staying softs. Come on, Trav. Come on.
struggling. Lost my line. I'm crawling right now. Alright, so we'll pit now. Nothing and nothing, right? I think, yeah. Should be enough. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Going digit style. Oh, just take new softs? Well, I guess now we're in trouble. Trouble if we did that wrong. I have to conserve. Squirrely. Yeah, I felt that coming. This Porsche on the inside. Oh, that's a Supra. Pushing me out, dude. Why are you pushing me? You had it. Sportsmanship. Come on. He freaking bumped me into him. That's awful, man. That's awful. I was looking to wait for him, but he went all the way off the dang track. And this guy bumped me right into him. Absolutely childish. Who is it that I bumped off? Dude, you guys. I'll tell you what. I tell you what. I'm gonna have to start getting some elbows out, man. Like some, I might start dropping bows.
Sorry, my daughter called. Way to ruin a race. Way to ruin it. You know, if I were a lesser man, but I'll probably just wait for that. Oh, look at that, they went off. Oh. I wonder if the TC1 is slowing me down with this tuning, because I doubt Digit's running it, but the tune. Oh, I'm not even using my brake balance either. Jeez. First race jitters. Well, folks, that was not the greatest race, but we learned some things. We learned that B drivers are still dirty, and they will push you. Zeus has left the game. Zeus, I didn't hit you, bud. I got hit into you. I definitely think you can do the whole race no change, though. Maybe not at the pace that those guys run, but I definitely think you can. But I'll do new softs next time. Oh. Whoever was in that Supra, not cool. Yeah, them softs are pretty non-existent now. And even at that low, I mean, you have some grip, but you definitely can't push it. I'm sure some guys can, though. I'm sure some guys can make these softs run till there's almost no red or no white left. Whoever that gentleman was, shame on you, sir. Shame on you. Not very cool.
Still did not find much yet. Oh, that's right. It's right here.
Yeah, Ricky, I will definitely get some replace the sauce. Should be able to do 1 or 2 more races. But you need to get the pace right. Need to get the pace right. All right. Let's try it again. All right, so going no tire change is wrong. Detailed settings. That's what, dang it, see now.
What was it? What was it? 8-9. Eight, 9, 2025, 50, 50, 315, and 585. All right. Can't we do the break? Yeah. He said what on the break balance? BB -2. All right, let's see if that works. I'm just kind of going the vet because, you know, I feel like every race ended up in the metas. And, you know, I like the vet, and it's nice that there's a vet up here. Just got to learn to drive it, I guess. But I appreciate you, Ricky, hanging out. Hope your day's going swell. Let's try to race big boy style without the traction. See if we can't get within 27s, dang it. I'm still shifting late. Ah, that was too early. Come on. Ah! Trying to find the right time. Ah! Nice. Security jobs can be chill until they're not. Ah! See, that traction control. That's why I leave that traction control on. That little bit right there, that's but I think it's slower. So I'm not ready for it yet. Simple as that. We'll get there. There's definitely a speed difference once you turn traction control off. Gotta make sure that car's straight. I gotta smoothen that out for sure. trying to brake. I'm about a car length before that shadow. Get it timed right, because my exit speed is really bad here. And I gotta get on this earlier. Get into that red. Not gonna cut it. Still driving like a rookie. Driving too long, I think. Yeah, I come to like a dead stop, you know, like a 45-degree angle. Come on, Trav. One more lap. Ah, that's a pen. Yeah, I felt it slip down. Not easy. Man. Enough time for one more. Will it be it? Come on, we gotta break this right. Ah, almost. Almost back in the 27s. Let's see, that doesn't get us that much farther up. Let's see what happens. You guys are running 27/8. Almost. No, it's going to be a really tight field. I mean, this is an extremely tight field. I have a Fanatec DD1 with the F1 wheel. I like it because it's PC and PlayStation compatible. Works for the Xbox games too on my PC, so that's nice. Alright, let's see if we can climb up from 9th. Thanks for pushing me off. Try to have a better race, huh? Try to have a better one. Just keep it clean, keep it clean. Oh my gosh. Dive bombs. This guy with the bumps, man. Took somebody off. Oh my gosh, you guys with your ridiculousness. That's how it's gonna go in the B lobbies. That guy up there, what is it, Ramen? Yeah, that was what his ass to rely. I'm sure he'll jump in and it's another one of those foliages. Just took out giant. I think he's taking people out. Look at him. I mean, you see his, I'm watching his car go left and right, left and right. Maybe it'll make for a closer race. Always after a wreck, your car feels weird. Just out of whack. Like something got shaken up. That's crazy because he's not getting penalized. Some people are crafty with that stuff. I'm about to die. Might have to pause the game for a second. Let my daughter in.
Yep. Fortunately. I can hear nothing. Oh, that sucked. Oh my gosh. I'm off. Hopefully better luck tonight. Ay, ay, ay. My phone's gonna die now too. Everything's perfect storm in it. Oh, there's one down. I this race got violated. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna get passed up by everybody.
Nice. The G29's a good wheel though.
Dang, definitely a good wheel.
There's a lot of A+ guys on wheels. I know in our behind the wheels, most of our guys have started with those. Alright. It's gonna be a hefty climb. Rudeness. Come on, try to make the best of it though. Maybe I'll use one for rotation there. I haven't been. At least we got some racing back here. We're gonna catch that other pack though. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. No, there's like a little groove there if you get it right. Kind of felt, I mean, it felt quick. What's up, Cap? It's going good, man. Can't complain. Working, playing. Oh, you gotta get used to that now. But they might be going to one in that. These races haven't been going that great, but we got interrupted this one. I actually had to leave the wheel. But I think we're slowly getting into a groove. Trying to be a little bit more consistent at least. You'll let off, man, before it takes you out. I gotta stop revving it. How you doing, Cap? You get some races in? Nations Cup, maybe? I'm not gaining on these guys. I'm falling behind. Ah! I tried to push it. I did try to push it. Did I adjust anything? Nope. Rookie mistakes. Yeah, those guys are doing farther and farther away from it too. And the vet might not be the car for me. I might have to try the Ferrari. Which one's race B? No carnage. I gotta hang on to that rotation a little bit more. Ay, ay, ay. Well, struggles do happen, clearly. And B-class raiders be dirty. They be dirty. Steady getting pushed off. That guy Ramen, man. I think he was going through and that's just kind of what he was doing. But there's nothing for me to want on that. Oh well. You know how the cookie crumbles for this session of Viking King behind the wheel. But my thumb is raw for some reason. Absolutely raw. What am I doing here? I'm having to pull with this vet. But that's why gloves are important. Because they do be getting stiff and sore. Tell you what. But I appreciate y'all for being here. The 14 and the 58 people who like the stream. That's really awesome, man. Pretty dang cool. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, man. It was a good time. If you guys check back and check out my Nations Cup replays from I did 2 races. Finished 8th in both of them, but the first one I got a 2-minute penalty for not getting soft tires. So slower anyways. Appreciate you, Z. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. It means the world to me. I'm gonna try to be back tonight. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm gonna try to be back tonight so that maybe I can get a little bit more reacquainted with Red Bull and maybe try the Ferrari. But we didn't get a lot of time today to kind of get used to the track, but fun track. Corvette's difficult, always is. Appreciate everybody hanging out. ADZ, everybody in the chat, thank you guys so much for being here. It means a ton. If you guys get a chance, please go check out the Behind the Wheels. We just had Lead Pencil, and we got an awesome guest coming up soon. You guys are not going to want to miss it. I promise you that. So until next time, y'all, Viking King is out.